If you're looking for a new way to support the podcast, check out Dubby.gg, an energy supplement company trying to make a difference. There you can use code SIDEMISSION for 10% off your order. Thank you to Dubby for sponsoring this episode, and we hope you enjoy.
Welcome into the newest episode of Side Mission. I, like always, am your host, Rusty Ellis, joined by just one of the boys, Matt Beck, and today we are talking about, admittedly, a game. This review will probably not be as long as our normal reviews, but we're talking, Matt, finally about Forza Horizon 6. And in a nutshell, I think we both agree that this is a fantastic game. I mean, there might not be a ton to talk about. It might just be a racing sim. It might just be, the newest entry in Forza Horizon, in the Horizon series, and we both know the Horizon series is very well regarded, very well beloved in the gaming community. This might just be, as someone that's played a lot of the previous games, this might just be the best Forza Horizon we've seen, and I don't know how they're going to top it. Obviously, it got a 10 from IGN. For what it's worth, Forza Horizon 5 also got a 10 from IGN, but this game is so expansive, the setting is so beautiful, the open world is awesome, the cars look great. This is a fantastic game.
Yep, it feels really good to play. It like the driving, the controls are really smooth. They're really tight. I still struggle when it comes to the drifting around sharp corners. Like I'm trying to do the challenges because I want to do get the highest rank on them.
Yes,
but some of them are very proving almost impossible for me until I completely learned to master the drifting.
Yes.
But yeah, no, I want to say they did a fantastic job. I read some developer reviews, videos about how they went out to Japan and they took shots and they almost depicted it almost perfectly. Mm-hmm. A lot of people online from Japan themselves have been praising the way that they represented Japan,
in terms of the countryside and how it looks, the city streets, the way Tokyo City is set up.
Plenty of events all over the place. The way the story works is you are these you're this group that represents you're racing, right?
Yep.
You're part of this competition thing that's going on.
The Horizon Festival.
The Horizon Festival, and to do the certain story missions, you go throughout the map, and then you're doing these other objectives, which are a lot of fun. Which is just majority of the time it's just racing, but there's other ones where you're just going around tracks and you're drifting, trying to get good scores. Other ones where you are just it's like a snapshot where you have to be at a certain speed as you pass through
the speed traps. Yes,
speed traps. There is a lot to do. Even I discovered one where you're just basically a delivery boy. I'm like, oh, sweet DoorDash simulator.
Well, there's that. There's the drag strips where you just try to get down the entirety of the strip in a certain amount of time. And I think for me, where this game really hooked me, because the first day this game came out on Game Pass, I played 7 straight hours.
Yeah,
of it. I was just so locked in on it. One, because I'd seen how good all the reviews and they were raving about it, and I'll be real, I needed a reason to get back onto my Xbox at some point, and obviously Halo's not coming until later in July. But I think that what really got me was you build up money so fast in this game, and you expand your garage of cars so fast as well. You start with a couple of solid cars. They're not anything crazy. I think the first one I started with was a Mazda Miata, I think was the first one I started with.
I think my first one was a Subaru.
Yeah. You start with some relatively low-end cars, and within probably the first hour or so, you're getting into sports cars. Lower-end sports cars, mid-range sports cars. You drive some trucks, some off-road vehicles. My favorite races to do have not even been the ones with laps. It's been the ones where it's the race is a certain length, and it goes by percent for where you are in it.
Yeah.
Because I'm not doing the same thing over and over. I'm pretty much just racing to get to the very end first, instead of just trying to complete 2 laps or 3 laps first. And I like that. And the progression is so good as well. I mean, I think I've got 50 cars in my garage, and I feel like I've not scratched the surface yet in terms of being able to collect. But the car models, they look so good.
Do.
The performance in this game is so good.
Yeah, I also like the fact that, the developers weren't afraid to actually show damage to the cars.
Yes.
Gran Turismo, over on the PlayStation side of things, they are very, very like uptight about having any damage done to the cars. But here it's like you hit something, it's going to show like you're scratching it, like you're hitting the wall, you're hitting like other cars. They did a really good job there. But I will say, like, I'm not a car enthusiast. I don't know much about it, but I really enjoy this game. I really enjoy seeing how many different companies have their cars represented here, and like. I mean, there's some here that I really, really love, and like this game is no shortage of cars. Like I love the fact that you're able to get them so easily through like this little lottery thing that they do.
Yes, I love that.
Or as you're exploring, you find old abandoned vehicles that you're able to purchase for like a cheap. And then the modification here as well is really good, where you can make them faster, or you can make their
handling better.
The handling a lot better. Like the customization here is really fantastic.
And that's before you even get into like there's like a base building mechanic. You can buy houses and expand the property.
I haven't even bought my first house.
Like
yet.
That's the crazy thing is that there's so much to this game that even though like I've always said racing games, whether they be kart racers or racing sims like this, GT, Need for Speed when it had its little comeback a couple years ago, like I've always said it's really hard for me to justify full price for these games, but this is a game that if it wasn't on Game Pass, I think I'd be okay spending the $70 for it. I think I'd be okay with it.
I've actually considered, because if you're playing it on Game Pass, they actually have it to where you can buy like an upgraded edition for it for a cheaper price, which that is a great benefit to being on Game Pass, because I did that with I think I did that with Avowed, where
you could play it a little bit earlier.
I played a little earlier. I only paid like $30.
And we're going to be we're both spoiler alert. We're both probably going to be doing the same thing with Gears of War when it comes out. We're going to probably pay $30 to be able to play that 5 days early.
Pass version, but then just be able to upgrade to the premium edition.
And I think that is a big benefit to Forza Horizon being on Game Pass.
Yes.
Like I think this is the kind of game that Game Pass is built for.
I agreed. Like
because anybody that has Game Pass can give this game a try.
I almost wish that Microsoft did not go with the multi-platform direction that they do, because this game will eventually be on PlayStation 5.
Yep.
Because this game, like after it came out, I read some reports online that sales for the Xbox Series actually went up.
Oh yeah, like people were seeing the
alone.
reviews and seeing how well this game was doing and how fun it was and how it's very user friendly too. Like there's a learning curve, but it's not really that strict of a learning curve. Like you can be pretty bad early on, but learn it and get to a point where you're solid at it. I think pretty fast. So. And then one thing I've always praised Forza for, whether it's the Motorsport or Horizon series, I love the Drivatar. I love that, how you race a certain amount of time and the game kind of learns how you race, how you play. And it gives, it essentially in your friends' games, when they're in a race and they're just doing like through the story mode, they're not playing online, it'll put your Drivatar in their race, and it'll race exactly how you race. For example, like, obviously the big one that's going around is Bowie Knife 99. I brought this
up, because I was literally thinking of Bowie Knife.
Bowie Knife 99, because he's gone online, and he's just ramming people off the road. And it's funny, because his Drivatar, the first time I raced against him, did just that. It did just that. I watched him do it to another car, and it was hysterical, because I'm like, that thing actually learns. It's crazy.
The gaming community has went crazy with this one. Like, even other, like, developers who make completely different games have gotten in on the memes as well. Like, it's great.
Like, you see Bowie Knife 99 coming, like, and it's just, it's awesome. I love that.
Like the Jason Bourne meme.
Yes.
Oh my God! It's
Bowie Knife.
It's Bowie Knife.
Like, it's so fun, man. I love it. And the thing is, the one bit of critique I have, and I saw someone put this into words, and I was like, now that you mention it, this is true.
Yeah.
The one thing I don't love in this game is that if you want to progress in the story mode, in the festival, you do have to do just about everything.
Yeah.
Like, you have to go and do a lot of things to progress and fill your meter to get the next Horizon event, and it does take a while. It does take a bit to get to that point. Now, when you get to those events, they're awesome.
Yeah.
Like, being able to race a Gundam is so unreal. Like, I saw that video online, and I was like, there's no way that's real.
I thought it was AI.
I thought it was too. It's one of the first big Horizon events do.
It's like the third one, isn't it?
It's so cool.
Yeah.
Like, it's such a fun thing to do. Because you're losing for most of the race, but then right at the finish line, like, he powers down and you pass him to win. But it's just so cool. But you do that, you race a couple fighter jets. This next one I'm getting ready for takes place at a space station.
Oh.
And I'm really excited to see what they're going to do there. But it's just so much fun. I think that the best part about this game is if you're a car enthusiast. If you're not a car enthusiast like us, you'll have fun with the game.
Yeah,
you'll enjoy it. It's a fun
you'll
racing
be able
game.
to go through the cars and find things that you like.
And the designs that people upload are so cool. I have a Jeep that has just a bunch of Pokemon on the side. It's so cool.
Yeah, again, I love games like this where they have like this kind of customization.
Like Kirby Air Riders.
Air Riders did it too, where you can go onto this online shop and then look at some of these customized vehicles that other players have made.
Yes.
And you can find stuff with like logos or just images. I think I saw one that had Mountain Dew all over.
Yes, I saw one that said Code Red. I did see that.
Yeah.
There is a disturbing amount of vehicles in this game with Hatsumiku on it. There is a disturbing amount of vehicles.
Just like Air Riders.
Yep, there is a disturbing amount of vehicles in this game that have Hatsumiku on it. But it's funny, guys. I've seen like Monster. I've seen like Red Bull. I've seen like all these really cool looking designs. Like I have a Corvette. You might like this, and it's Mega Charizard on the side.
Oh, that's sick.
It's Mega Charizard X on the side.
That is
And
so
it's like,
cool.
so it's a black car,
Yeah.
black Charizard with the purple flames. Like it's awesome. It is so sick. And it fits the car perfectly. But like we're saying all this and we're not car enthusiasts. If you're a car enthusiast, you can get lost in this game.
Oh, yeah.
You can get lost in it because the car models are phenomenal. The customization, the tuning of the engine, being able to change out certain things and try new things. It's so cool. And the best part is you can feel in the Xbox controller, you can feel these cars driving differently.
Oh, yeah.
Like they don't all just drive the exact same. You can feel like a Jeep is not going to drive the exact same, obviously, as a Lamborghini does.
Right.
But you can feel the difference. Like if I'm driving a Toyota versus driving a McLaren,
Especially when you're off road,
you can feel
really
it.
feel that.
Like you saw me playing in like the mountains, and I was driving in a car, and I was struggling, so I swapped over to a Jeep, and instantly I started driving better.
Yeah.
Like it's one of those where I like how there's so much care and attention to detail.
Yeah.
Very clearly, that was put into this, and I have to give the Horizon team credit. Like, do I know where I will rank this game at the end of this year? No, but I'll tell you what. Right now, it's pushing James Bond. It's pushing 007 First Light. Spoiler alert, because we really like that game as well. It's pushing that for my third spot behind Requiem and Pragmata. Like, it's pushing it right now. So I feel like even if you're not a car enthusiast and you're like, I'm not really into these games, if you've got Game Pass, download this game. You have nothing to lose. I mean, you're paying for the service. You might as well try it.
Plus, it's like one of the perfect games to play online with your friends because, like, the open world is like it's for you to explore. You and your friends can participate in the challenges together.
Yeah.
And they have specific challenges.
I love the ones that pop up where it's like you discovered a road and it shows how many you discovered and like who on your friends list is like right above you.
Yeah.
I loved that because I'm seeing like my friends play the game in real time and I'm seeing like, okay, this is what the progress they've made. Like I love that. I think it's awesome. I think the social aspect of this game is awesome.
The social aspect is, I think, the driving force behind the Horizon series.
Yeah.
Because, like,
the driving force, I like how you did that. The driving force, I like that.
Yeah, like the whole entire map is your hub.
Yeah.
That's where everything is. That's where you see other players online who are playing at the exact same time as you. You see them in real time, and then you can race their ghosts. Like it's just a lot to do here.
This is a
almost
game
intimidating at points.
If this game is a Game of the Year finalist, I'm not going to be mad at it.
I wouldn't either.
This is a game I'd put up there and say like it may not get my vote for Game of the Year, but if this game at the end of the year is a Game of the Year finalist, I'm going to say that's well deserved.
I hope that this game shows Microsoft that
exclusives matter,
are important.
Well, and the good news is we've already seen that very clearly. Microsoft has seen that we want exclusives. We want a reason to play it because Asha Sharma, which thankfully she came out, she had an incredible weekend.
Yeah, she did.
Representing Microsoft and saying, obviously Gears of War EA is going to be console exclusive. Clockwork Revolution is going to be console exclusive. She gets it. And I think a lot of people were concerned about that. But Forza Horizon 6, along with all that, very clear, Asha Sharma gets what we want.
Yes.
And I think that Xbox, this is the beginning, I think, of a major comeback.
Yeah, I want Xbox to do better. I like the competition because, let's be honest, Xbox has not been competition for PlayStation in a while.
I'd say since the Xbox One reveal, yeah.
PlayStation is, I'm not saying their quality is affected or whatever, but I'm also going to say PlayStation has just been what I call just kind of laying back.
They're idle.
Because,
they're very idle.
Xbox is giving them games. They're giving them Fable. They're giving them the new Senua game that they just announced.
Which is crazy to me. Like,
Halo.
giving them Fable and Halo and the next Senua game, I think that's crazy because, again, these are some... Hellblade is a big Xbox IP.
Yeah.
And I look at, obviously, Halo. Halo is the Xbox IP. Gears is the
Halo
Xbox.
is the mascot.
Like, Master Chief has been dormant for a while, but I do think there is a part of, like, Forza Horizon 6 that I'm like, we could look back in a year or so and say this game was the beginning of the turning point for Microsoft. Because the reality is this. What you're saying about PlayStation is true. Nintendo, thankfully, has not coasted. The first year of the Switch 2 has been fantastic, and we're going to have an episode to record about that. But PlayStation at some point very much realized that Xbox, their main competitor, they're not doing anything. They took their foot off the gas.
Yep.
Last year we had Death Stranding 2, and it was amazing. But outside of that, we didn't get a lot of really high quality. We got Lost Soul Aside, which was not good. And then Ghost of Yotei was very, very split. It was very, very split either way. Some people loved it. A lot of people didn't. So I hope...
popular considering they ended the online part.
Oh, yeah.
Like, out of nowhere.
So I do think that, like, people don't realize this, and PlayStation players really don't realize this. Microsoft and Xbox being competitive is a good thing for this industry. It is great because it forces Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo to all get creative and to all constantly put out their best work. Yes. Again, I fully believe Forza Horizon 6, we're going to look back on this game as this was the turning point for Microsoft.
Yes.
This game is amazing, and it's going to be that game, I think. So that is going to do it for this episode of Side Mission. You can follow us on Twitter at Side Mission Pod. You can check us out on Facebook as well at Side Mission Podcast. For Matt, I'm Rusty. Thanks for listening.